from Wakefield, Porta, Connecticut.
That's the closing bell on Wall Street. This is Andrew O'Day at Bloomberg. Higher for the market again. The Dow closing up 317. NASDAQ up 185. All news, all the time. This is 1010 Wins at 92.3 FM, New York. Sunny skies and 61 degrees at 4 o'clock. I'm Larry Mullins, and here's what's happening. We lost Willis Reed today, everybody.
All right. 4 o'clock in the afternoon here in Yonkers, New York. And welcome. Hello, James Farley. Hello, Theo. Theo, hey, hi, Bud. Hello, Bud. Yeah. James Farley, I really enjoy your AM Bandcamp videos since we live not too far from each other. Yeah. Call signs of some of those stations were very helpful. Oh, cool. I'm glad you enjoyed them. I enjoy making those. I enjoy making those especially from different radios. Yeah, they're fun. I enjoy making them when I go to other places too. Like when I went to Indiana, when I went to Niagara Falls, when I went to Florida. You know, everywhere I travel, I'm gonna try to do band scans on where I'm staying at. You know, FM band scan, AM band scan, shortwave. You know, pickup stations, but shortwave is much broader. Shortwave is more region. Like pretty much everybody in the country picks up whatever you pick up on shortwave. Although there's slightly differences, like on the West Coast, people pick up more. For example, here I have trouble picking up Radio New Zealand. I pick it up, but I pick it up very, very not that good. Unless I stay up in the middle of like 3 in the morning or 4 or 5, something really late, that I can pick it up, but I don't pick it up very well because I'm here in the East Coast for some reason. I just don't get it like some people get it, you know. So, but you know, I enjoy the meeting with Bandscan and the FM Bandscans, and also weather. You know, like weather, like NOAA stations wherever I go. I I'm just trying to pick up here at my desk. It's a mess here. I have like all this mess. Let me just close this door because my son is playing upstairs. Yeah, my son has a cold, so he hasn't been to school the last couple of days. So I was gonna do the stream earlier, but I was yeah, we just finished eating a snack. Plus, I was putting up a basketball court in the backyard for my son. I actually was, you know, I was fixing it today, and I was shooting baskets. I was like getting a little workout because it's beautiful today. It's 61 degrees today and sunny. It's a beautiful day today. Today's the first day of spring. James Farley, do you know the story of WBCQ? 93. I mean, yeah, 9330. Why they off the? I don't know. I don't know anything. I have to look into that. I have no idea about that. What is going on? All these days I've been I've been taking it easy actually. I'm cleaning the yard. I just put up the basketball court. I wanted to go out there and enjoy the day, but I was like, you know what? Let me do the last stream because I didn't do one on Thursday. Things come up. So it's been over a week. It's been exactly 1 week since I did a live stream. It was last Tuesday, I believe. Was it last Tuesday? Yeah, last Tuesday. Yeah, thank you for the thumbs up. So, and then this morning on the radio, I heard that I don't know how successful they're gonna be with that, but let me see the article. Okay, let me put live chat before it starts going because I have it on top chat. Okay, there you go. I heard on the radio earlier about hook up a wire to that basketball. Yeah. No, that well, it has a mount in the back, to hold to, you know, it's a miniature one though. It's not a regulation one, 10 feet. This is 7.5 feet tall. But I was thinking behind it, put a pole and take it further out and put an antenna. Use this as a mast for another antenna. But the thing is, I moved this one around. It has wheels, and I haven't filled it with water right now, but I need to put sand in there because I don't have it filled all the way up with water because it still gets kind of cold, and I don't want that to freeze and crack the thing. I thought about that already. I thought about another pole in the backyard. Maybe I can put an antenna behind it, but I move it around right now. I'm moving this basketball court around right now, so I have a spot where I think it's gonna stay there for the summer. Excuse me, my nose is itching now. And I thought about putting, but it's probably gonna be like I don't know if I want to do like a HF antenna. It'll probably be something like I don't know. I thought about it, but I have places to put antennas anyway. I don't really need you know. But it's useful if this thing ever breaks. I have this pole now and this base. So if this, or what's a good idea? Now I should look on Craigslist to see somebody throwing away one of these. Because even though the board is damaged, this base is heavy. If you fill it up with water or sand, and this pole is not regulation one is 10 feet, but this is 7.5 feet. This is a good portable mass. Without the basketball court, of course, just this. And this is portable. If I can put it in the backyard, I can just wheel it around and then put further up and put I don't know. Because I know on Craigslist, people's always getting rid of these, throwing them out. Whatever they damage or something. But I thought about it. The pole and this heavy base is good for a mount for an antenna. It occurred to me. So James, you brought it up, but I was already thinking about that. But I just thought about now. I should go on Craigslist and look for a broken one and just use the pole with the mass. Anyway, so in the news, I was talking about this today. Let me go down here. I'm gonna point that at the screen for a minute and show you. Of course, we know what's going on with AM radio. Electric cars are ditching AM radio, but of course, the government wants to chime in on it. And this is the part I was talking about right here. Senator Ed Markey of Massachusetts, a member of the Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee, wants car companies to maintain free access to broadcast radio as a public safety measure. So he wants to propose some kind of, I don't know if it's a bill or whatever it is, that he wants car makers to include the AM broadcast ban. Of course, electric vehicles, like Tesla, they claim that they can't do that because, it's too much interference. Hello, Glenn Dassler. And I hope you're doing well from South Carolina. And welcome. So, I don't know. I don't agree with, the government should tell car makers what to do when it comes to, because I honestly, I love medium wave. I love AM, but an electric vehicle, I don't know how they're gonna pull that off to include AM broadcasts on electric vehicles. I'm not gonna read I'm not gonna read this whole thing, but I read it, and the problem and part of it is it was another article too that the audio quality is not that good, so people don't, not us. Yeah, but the audio quality, people claim that the car makers don't want to do it because the audio quality is not that good compared to FM, and people don't care for that. But he's saying that, you know, um, in an emergency, for example, an emergency, and I don't know, I think that, like me and you, for example, I have portable radios like crazy. If I have a new car and it doesn't have AM radio, you know what? I'm not going to depend on that car to tell me to get all my news. You know, I don't know. So, and it says, I'm just skimming through here. I'm not going to read all this, but it just says basically that, see, uh, of the 20 automakers surveyed by Senator Markey, 8 of them, BMW, Ford, Mazda, Polestar. I don't know what the hell Polestar is. I never heard of these brands. Tesla have removed AM radio from their EVs. Okay, so, and 10 others still have it. And General Motors and Mercedes-Benz deferred to the response, whatever. So, I don't know. You know, I think the only thing is, when the government gets involved in stuff, I just don't. I'm not crazy about when the government gets involved in stuff. Like, it's just. I think it should be up to them. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I have radios here. I don't care if my car doesn't have AM. I don't. I really don't. I mean, I have an older vehicle anyway, but hello S 21S SC, I guess 21 South Carolina. Yeah. So hello and welcome. SWL number 21. Cool. So that whole I just the only thing is just the government getting involved, kind of like mandating, because that's what they want to propose. They want to mandate all car makers, or in this case, electric vehicle car makers are the ones that are opting out. They don't want to put AM radio in the car because, first of all, the shielding, it's going to cost a lot more money. I don't know about you, but EV vehicles are more expensive. We thought about buying an electric vehicle 10 years ago. Not electric. At that time, it was a hybrid. We thought about buying a hybrid, but then somebody that was close to us, somebody's close to us, he told us that it don't make sense to getting a hybrid because most of your commutes is under 30 minutes, so you're not really saving. The way he made sense of the way when he told us, when he was trying to tell us about that. That's good if you do a lot, if you're doing a lot of mileage, is when the cost adds up. Or should I say, the cost, adds up in terms of spending and but so of course we wind up still buying, fossil fuel, whatever. And our cars, we still got the knobs and everything. We don't got no touchscreen, none of that. But we have AM radio on the car, and sometimes that thing is you can hear it whizzing. Woo, it doesn't always sound good. So I don't know. I just don't think about. I don't really care about the mandate stuff. Like, don't mandate. It's like a slippery slope when you start mandating stuff. That's the part. If they don't want to put AM radio on their car, you know what? That's their business. I won't buy their car. I'm not buying their car. That's all. I'm not gonna buy their car. If I go to a dealership, my wife and I go to a dealership, we look at a car. Oh, no AM radio. Oh, I don't want to buy the car. I won't buy the car. But then again, to us, it's not a deal breaker anyway. Because they mentioned about that. The government still uses AM broadcast for emergency, like for example, the emergency broadcast system. Don't they do that on FM also? I know on television they do that. The emergency broadcast system, right? Don't they do it on the phones too? I mean, I know we get Amber Alerts and stuff like that. Oh yeah, we get the emergency like with a storm. So we already get all that. You know, so they're saying that it's critical for the AM, that some people in rural, that some people that live in rural areas are going to be more affected by it. That was one of the things I heard this morning about it. But I don't know about you, but if I lived in a rural area by now, in 2023, you know, I think, I think you could get FM now, even on rural places. You know, anyway, I just, when they say mandate, and no, I'm not gonna get into the whole who is it, but when they say they want to mandate, that's the part I have a problem with. It's just that, I don't like because you know what happens every time the government gets involved in stuff like that, they always mess it up. That's the bottom line. So if car makers don't want to put AM radio, you know what? Just don't buy their car. You know, that's what I feel. Just don't buy their vehicles. You know, that's the way I see it. I just don't like the part about the government mandating them to do that. Let me move up close here. Yeah. Yeah, I know, James Carney. They got to filter all that crap out. That's why it's going to be hard. You know, we're talking about electric vehicles, so that's of course I never driven one. My wife never driven one. I never even been inside one as a passenger. I think maybe on the bus, because we have a local transit here bus. I think they're running on not electric, but I think it's like a hybrid. But I never had an AM radio. I'm curious to go there with a little AM radio and see if that thing makes noise in that bus. I'm curious. I could take this little radio. I can just wear this one. This is a little AM radio. This is AM and FM. Let me show you this. Oh, I have this over. Let me be careful with that. Yeah. I can just put this around my neck. This is AM and FM. This is over 30 years old. Kobe, come on, there you go. My God, I gotta clean that sucker up. Oh my God, I gotta clean it. So it'd be an experiment. I should just, obviously I need to clean it and put the batteries in there, of course. And then I'm, put it around my neck. When I go take the bus, I'm gonna put AM. I'm gonna hear it, see if that thing starts, if it craps out. I don't want to walk in there when I don't want to do that. But I could take this, put it in, because this, when I used to go jogging, we're talking about 30 years ago, 30 plus. This is old. I used to jog with this. AM FM. I'm surprised it still has it. I still holding up. Because I know a lot of these buses now, they're either, actually a couple of them are electric now, I believe. I'm interested. I'm curious to try that. James Farley, I'm watching your live stream on a Kobe 32-inch LCD. Oh my God. So yeah, Kobe. Yeah, Kobe. That's the brand Kobe. So I'm thinking about it. We might do an experiment. Take the bus and go with that and see. Because they do have electric buses here. Electric or hybrid. And I want to know if that thing will, because even this radio, the D109, when I did the medium wave band scan, right? I had to put the camera away. I mean, my phone, I had to put a certain distance because if you put it close, this thing interferes the hell out of the AM broadcast. So I'm shopping for a standalone camera. Well, I have one, but that one is too big. I'm trying to get something smaller, like maybe like a GoPro. Because the thing is that this is a radio too. This is 4G, Wi-Fi. So when I make a video and I film close to this, especially on shortwave and on medium wave, this thing will overload like nobody's business. But it happens to a lot of my portables anyway. This thing emits a lot. So I could only imagine on the bus with this thing. Hey, what's up, Bobby? How's it going? And, so I need to look for a smaller camera because my videos now they're getting challenging when I try to do like the quality now. I notice that it's starting to that phone is starting to it's just not the same. I can do 1080p, but I can see it that the quality is diminishing. And but I don't want to get another phone and go through the same thing because I noticed that because this radio is notorious to getting this radio, the D109. When I did that medium wave band scan outside, it was okay. But the minute I tried to DX on it, the signal was weaker, and I put the AN. And that's another thing. When I put the AN 200 loop next to it, and I had this with an AN 200 loop, the minute I put this camera nearby, the AN 200 loop magnified the interference on this. So I couldn't even do a video unless it was far away with the AN 200 loop. So you can use this with the AN 200 loop. It's just you can't make videos not with a phone. Because that thing was the AN 200 was picking up this phone and sending it here. It was really interfering. I may rethink about this radio in terms of DXing. You know what? I picked up KXEL on this radio on my boiler room 2 nights ago. So it can DX. Oh, hello, Walt. Coastal Waves and Wires. How's it going? Wow. I was on his live stream earlier. So this radio, you can medium wave DX. It's just when you put the AN 200 loop on this thing, man, this thing is like magnet interference. Especially if you want to make a video on it, forget it. You can't. You can't. There's no way. So, but you can medium wave DX on it. I seen it. It's just that I couldn't make a video on it, but not with that phone because it was just too sensitive. And I read that in a Reddit forum. Somebody brought up a good point about that. That just because it's prone to overloading doesn't mean it's a bad radio. That means that this is a very sensitive radio. So he made a good point on that. What is going on with this lighting right now? So greetings from Poland, my friend. Wow. Yeah, so I wish anyway, but the guy on Reddit, he mentioned it. He said that because this overloads is not a bad thing. It just means that this radio is very sensitive, that it can pick up, and I'm starting to, it's growing on me. I gave it a very good review, but I think on medium wave DXC, I'm gonna have to give it an upgrade because it is very sensitive. It's too sensitive in terms of like if I want to make a video. With this phone, no, I can't. I tried. I can't. There's no way. So I'm gonna look into maybe a little GoPro, something that of course doesn't have no Wi-Fi in it. Because that's the only way I can make videos on this. With this radio, medium wave DX. Because it picked up KXCL. You know? It picked up KXCL. In the boiler room, I picked it up. I had it 1540, Waterloo, Iowa, all the way to Yonkers, New York. I heard it clearly. But I couldn't record on it. Because the minute I put the camera right there, bam! All right, the interference from the phone killed it. This thing is sensitive. It's very sensitive. Coastal waves and wires. Walt. Coastal waves and wires. I'm sorry. I'm so excited that he's here. I'm seriously thinking about getting that. Yeah, it's a nice radio. It's a very nice radio. It is. Yeah, it's cool. So I'm telling you, so it is. So I have to say it is a medium wave DX because I picked up KXCL, Iowa, good signal, no problem. And it was like 2 a.m. I picked it up, boom, it was just coming in. I had it one part of the boiler room, and it was coming in, boom. But I couldn't record. So that's the thing about this radio. It's a good medium wave DX radio. But if you're gonna make videos on this while you listening to the medium while you're trying to medium wave DX, just get a standalone camera. Don't use a camera phone because this is interfering with. It'll interfere with this completely. I mean, some radios are better shielded, but this one is not when it comes to that. It's not. All right. I wanted to mention that today because, man, I was excited when I heard it. I was like, wow, KXCL on the D109. I was like, wow. So I'm gonna shop for standalone. Try to get 4K camera, but standalone. Because I don't want to use my Nikon. It's just too. Plus, it's already 10 years old. I need something with 4K. So yeah. So let me go back up here. I'm sorry. Let me just go back up here. James Foley, when those vehicles drive past your house, they're going to put out interference. Yeah, I know that too. Yes, so the more vehicles we get on over here, I haven't seen no electric vehicles in my neck of the woods that people park over here. People still driving, fossil fuel. But yeah, I could only imagine, being next to one. That's why I'm going to try it. I'm going to go on the bus with that little AM radio, see if a thing, like an experiment. Hello, Daniel Mark LeBlanc. Hi, listening to Cairo on 98.30 kilohertz, and I'm doing well. Let me check on that. I'm gonna do it here. My 90. What is it? 98. Okay. 9830. I can hear something, but no. Wow. Let me. Nope. Oh, you said sounds like what was it? Yeah, I don't hear anything there. Yeah, it sounds like RTTY interference. Yeah, James, that's what you're getting, right? That's what I'm getting. Of course, I got the MFJ 1886 loop, MFJ 1886 loop hooked up, but I need to get pigtails. I got it hooked up over here on the new switch, but I need to get some more pigtails, so I need to order that. So, and then I'm gonna hook this one up, the Yaesu FRG 7700. I want to hook that up to the MFJ. But right now, this doesn't have any antenna hooked up to it. And this one has the end fed. Of course, the G90 has the end fed and the Yaesu. So, yep. So what else? Yeah, so it sounds like RTTY, and that's weird. That is weird. Let me check on this one actually. Let me the same thing anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. And that's with the MLA 30. maybe you got the numbers. Maybe it's let me check. Okay, check 90. No, you know what? Let me check. Let me check that. Yeah. Ain't no it's RTTY. It sounds like. All right, so let me go up here. Let me catch up on the yeah, it's a good radio. I will, it is a good radio. I gotta say, especially after that, it's just that it's. I mean, once the guy explained it on the Reddit forum, because he replied to my post, because I said that it tends to overload, and a lot of people agree with me that it tends to overload. But when he explained, he said, that makes sense. That it is overload. It's not a bad thing. It means the radio is very and it is sensitive. On shortwave, it does pick up a lot. You know. And I did it with the real antenna too. I did it with the real antenna. And I made a video on that, but it was early in the daytime. Sorry about that. It didn't overload. I did it with I used this. Sorry, excuse me. And it worked nice. It worked good. A couple of days ago, I had outside. It was a beautiful day. I put this next near the fence. I extended it, not all the way. I extended about 15 feet. 15 feet of this wire into the radio. I did a shortwave band scan, and I got a bunch of signals. But of course, it also picked up a bunch of like breakthrough strong AM because I'm near New York City, so we have a lot of strong stations here. But I could see this working well if you live in the country. If you live somewhere where there's not a lot of strong signals, this will work well. It did not, the stations that it's supposed to pick up, it picked up very well. So I'm telling you, thumbs up on that. So now I need to try with the MLA 30, but I think the MLA 30, I think it's gonna overload because that's amplified. But this worked beautiful. Okay, it worked very well. It did not overload. I got a bunch of breakthrough signals, and that was like at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Noontime. I want to do it, and I did the video that I was gonna upload it, but a lot of it was I could edit it, but I'm gonna do another one like about maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's a better time where you get more. I would have got more stations, and I'm gonna try it again. And it worked well. It works well with this. It works very well. Didn't overload, but I did notice that it was because like I said, I'm next to New York City. I'm a stone throw away from New York City. And it did there's a lot of breakthrough. But it also picked up the signals that it was supposed to pick up, and it picked them up strong. Very strong signal on the shortwave stations. So that's why when I made the review, and I say stay tuned for more because it's growing on me. I'm gonna say the radio is growing on me. I use it every day. I listen to this radio every day now, and I have two of them because I have the unit that has the little tuning glitch. So I have one next to my bedside, and I have one in the boiler room, and I listen to it all the time. Yeah, when I go upstairs, I take it with me. When I'm outside, I was working on the basketball court. I had it outside. So I've been using this radio every day. My go-to radio right now. I have to say. Yeah. Where am I? Yeah, okay. Oh, James Farley, 5 years ago when the solar cycle was low, it probably would work pretty good. Not now. No, but it is working. It's just that when the guy really, I have to find his post. He really explained it well. He said don't knock on receivers that tend to overload on external antennas because of course, even though that has an external antenna input, it is very sensitive. And Juice said it too. Juice loved this radio too. He said it's a good radio. It's a very good radio. I know Todderbird loves this radio. The overall consensus is a very good radio. It is a good, but for me, I want it. Maybe I raised the bar too high, but it's growing on me because when I heard that station come through in the boiler room, and I didn't have no AN200 on it with the stock antenna, inside. Boom, he just came through. 1540 KXCL, and what I did, I just adjusted the bandwidth. I put it down to 2, and the bandwidth setting on there, and that's it. And it sounded very good. It sounded almost local. And I was like, wow. I said, man, it blew me away. Because I didn't get that station. I haven't got that station in a long time on several radios, including the D808. And when I heard it coming through this radio, I said, wow, medium wave DX. I got to give it the medium wave DX label now. But with a caveat. If you're going to medium wave DX, when you're going to record on it, you better have the camera far away from it with a good zoom. Because the thing will... So you have to learn the radio. Like this one doesn't like it works with it, the AN200, but you just can't record videos with it because the AN200, since this radio is sensitive, it makes the AN200 sensitive. And if you try to record on it, it'll pick up the phone and kill the signal. Hello, Brett Wayne. What's going on? So yeah. So it's working pretty well, James. It works fine. And coastal waves and where I'm in northern Poland near Baltic Sea. Still like winter here. Yeah. Over here, 61 degrees and sunny. It's a beautiful day today. Nice. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. Then we're supposed to get a little bit, but it's spring now. So we had the least amount of snow in the New York City area this year. This is I think we just broke the record. I know for the least amount of snow in this area. I mean, we only had one day that we had like 3 inches of snow and it melted within a few hours. And that was it. That was our winter. And a few days that was very, very cold. So we had a mild winter. I can't complain. Unlike Buffalo and Niagara Falls and all that upstate New York or whatever, I can't complain. So yeah. Glenn Dancer, strawberry, blueberries, peaching, peach, all putting out some fruit. Nice. Brian Jackson, hello, Brian Jackson. How's it going? And I use the Sangean SG 622, which is a portable analog radio, very sensitive, great for DXing. I don't use any no loop antenna. Yeah, because that's what the guy was posting when he made. For like, I'm noticing like with this radio, you don't need a AN loop. This radio does it well with, and not too many radios. Yeah, I could pick up KXCL the way I picked up that 2 nights ago. It shocked me. It's growing on me. This radio's growing on me. I did I say it was gonna? I said it was not gonna replace the D808, but it's growing on me. I wish it had single sideband. I wish it had airband, but it's growing on me. It's growing on me. I gonna. It is. James Farley, I have a Grove Tuner 3, which is a pre-selector, works good as a filter for AM radio. Oh, cool. Yeah, but the whole thing about that whole article about the electric cars and AM radio, it's just that I don't like when the government says they want to mandate. I don't like that word mandate because it reminds me of what my wife and I went through. We were going to move to Florida because they wanted my wife to have booster shots and all that. And she said no. Because, she works in the healthcare industry. She said the first 2 shots are fine. I'm not anti-vax. I'm not, but the first 2 shots were fine. But that's it. You're not going to mandate me to do boosters. No. So we were close. We were going to move to Florida. And but the governor, she backed off on that because a lot of people were leaving New York. And a lot of people did leave New York. I think we lost over 400,000. I think since the start of the pandemic, I think over 400,000 people left New York. 400,000 moved out of New York State because of craziness. But anyway, yeah. So Brett Wayne is 58 degrees and sunny in Western New York. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's nice today. Today's nice. I was shooting some baskets when I put up that. I put up this score for my son. I was shooting baskets, man. I was getting my cardio. I got to be out there every day shooting basketball. I need to lose some weight. It was fun, though. It was fun putting up the court. As soon as the scream's over, I'm going to go out there and shoot some baskets. Oh, Keegan, I have no idea. I mean, I saw him Saturday when I was on Jill's chat. And, of course, a reminder, Sunday, March 26th, official SWL channel has a Zoom meeting, 1 p.m. Eastern time. We have to register for that, though. I don't have the link. Yeah, I don't have the link for that. Anyway, he has a video. He just posted a video on it to remind people. So he has a Zoom meeting. I think we have over 70 people registered now. 70 people already registered, I believe. Last time he announced it, I think it's over 70 people. So I'm gonna be there. I know Keegan is gonna be there. I don't know who else is gonna be there from the chat, but there's gonna be a lot of people. Well, 70 people so far. I think it was 73. 73 to be exact. When I think Sydney Sheldon says 73 so far. So that's gonna be the 26th. So that's on Sunday. And it's gonna be fun though. Get to see everybody, And actually, you don't even need the webcam. You can just with the microphone. You don't have to have webcam. You can just have the microphone and that's it. And a couple of people asked in the chat too that how can they test your webcam and all that. I hate doing this because Yeah, and you don't need a, like I said, you don't need a webcam, but you have to register first. So go to his channel and look for the video. There's a video there that reminds you. He put the link in there. So you register, you're gonna get a link, but it's not on Sunday. I think Sunday sends you the link, and then you click on the link and you're in the room. But you have to register first. I know that you have to do. So it's cool, you know. It's my I wasn't there last year, so this is my first time being in the official SWL Zoom meeting. So this will be my first time. Of course, people already seen me. They see my ugly mug. So they'll see my ugly mug in there. But it's interesting, you know, like when they had the SWL Fest, you know, the festival a couple of weeks ago. So it was good to see the face behind some people, you know. It was cool. It's always good to see a face. Oh, you was there last year. Okay, I see. I wasn't there last year. So yeah, so I'll be there this time. Because I didn't know. You know, because I remember I was like I was away like for 6 months. I didn't upload video or nothing. I wasn't even on. But yeah, and then I heard about it. I was like, man, you had a Zoom meeting. I wasn't there. So I'm definitely not gonna miss this one. I'm gonna be there. But so somebody was asking about that. If you could test your webcam, there's a website where you could go test your webcam and your microphone and all that without being live in front of anybody. It's a webcam test with an S, webcamtests.com. If you go there, you could test your webcam, you could test your microphone, you could record it too if you want to see how if it if it records. That's where I go to when I want to test my webcam. You know, like before I come on live, sometime I want to fix it. I go there to test it out, and you just gotta allow it, and then that's it. And then once you're done with it, you just close it, and that's it. It stops. It'll stop. You know, like streaming. So you could test it there because somebody was asking about that. How can I test my webcam if I? And I told them go to webcamtest.com. And because I have several webcams, I had this webcam. I have a webcam back there that I for this computer. 'Cause I thought about doing a live stream from here for another channel. And of course I have this tech channel that I'm starting to so I go there to test all that. When I want to test my webcam, I go to that website. And like I said, you don't have to go to the Zoom meeting with the webcam on. You can just go with the microphone and just have a picture of your avatar or whatever, or leave it blank, or just show your name. Because I know some people are not familiar with Zoom. You don't have to have the camera on. You could just have the microphone on. You can also mute the microphone if you don't want to talk. You can just watch everybody. And then there's a chat. So you have to talk. If you don't want to talk, you could just show up there and chat. But if you're gonna go to Zoom meeting, you might as well at least say hello and then just. But there's a chat too. That's the way it was in the SWL Fest. Because I when I went to it, I had my video on, but I didn't talk because people were talking and I didn't want to. I was fine chatting. I was in the because I didn't have nothing to say that day, and I would just wanted to watch. But my video was on, so people knew I was there because they saw me and they saw the same. They said, "Oh, that's Danny right there." But I was in the chat. I was chatting a lot in the chat, and so you can do that too. You don't have to even if you don't want to talk on the microphone, you know. But I think you have to at least have a microphone to go in the chat. I think I'm not sure because otherwise, because it's gonna ask you, would you allow microphone on the? So It's no big deal. I mean, I know some people are shy. I mean, like I said, I was shy about it at one time, but and it's not the first time I did. I've been doing. I first started on a website called Stickum. Of course, now it's owned by something else. That was like the first website I went to that they had a live stream and you could participate. And then there was another one called Oval, whatever, Oval. I can't pronounce it. It's like Oval. So it's not the first. And of course, Yahoo had a live thing too. This is years ago. Yahoo had Yahoo had a live stream, and you could go in there and you have them. You could chat. So so Zoom is no different. It's just the same thing, and it's among shortwave listeners. So we all got a face for radio, right? Ain't nobody in there unless I don't know of anybody that's a supermodel. No, there's no. I'm gonna go there. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun there. We're gonna have fun. I don't know if he's gonna allow us to record it though, because I thought about going in there and then do a separate live stream on another, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to get kicked off. So I probably won't do that. If he allows it, maybe. But I can see why I wouldn't want to post it, because that's what happened with the SWL Fest. We got the download link to all the things, but we're not allowed to post it. And it makes sense. I mean, it's a private thing. It's supposed to be a club. So why I want to make it public? If you want to be there, you need to register. Right? It makes sense. So let me see what's going on in the bands. Let me try the actually let me try this. Of course, propagation. We'll see.
You do your gates on JD's water gate. Where can I find your gates? 222-008. Want to know where that? All I need is the two pretty white women over here. Hey, look, master. All I need, I got all that tape. Yeah, well, then you loud on my radio. I just put a little bit more there. I just turned up my own to see how I'm sounding. All I had to do was but I do need the two pretty white women. I'll be like 2980 at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Now I'm going back to 12 o'clock. That's where I usually be. At 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Double away. At 3 o'clock. I'm going. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, wait a minute now. Hey. Hey, wait a minute now. Hey, Switchblade. You said it, I only heard that when it was.
All right, well, that's good. Propagation is good. I was on 10 meters earlier, and it's good. Yeah. Let me see what's going on over here. You're gonna hear this. I get nervous every time I play music. I get nervous. Well, the copyright notices, man. I get copyright notice. The FM bands guy, I got a copyright notice. Like the first 10 seconds of the video, I got copyright notice. So I already told it, mute that 10-second part. Mute it. So it's muted now. So now I can monetize on it. Because that's it. For 10 seconds, I can't monetize on that video. So I said, you know what? Mute it. That's what I do. I have to mute it. Just for FM band scan. It's like 10 seconds. Literally. And it was like let me see, it was like the fourth station I was tuning. It was a song I never heard of. Boom, copyright. Copyright no, not strike, but copyright notice. So and it says cannot be monetized. So the whole video cannot be monetized just because of one 10-second clip in an 8-minute video. So I said, no, I'm not gonna lose monetization just for that. I said mute the song. Because they got an experimental thing. They could try to mute the song, but leave the background noise. So I said, try that. So, and they got rid of it. I haven't heard it yet, but yeah, no, I'm yeah, I know. Because I was waiting for that too. We were gonna get hit with a 1-2 punch. But we're good. No, we're good now. No, we're good. We made it, Brian. We made it. We okay. We okay. I think we're good. The only thing is it gets cold at night. Like my son has a cold because at night it went down to the 30s. Right now it's 60, but tonight it's gonna go down to 30s, and it's like that, 25-degree plus difference. That's what. So he has a cold the last couple of days. He missed school, so he's going back tomorrow. But yeah, no, I'm not complaining about that. Actually, I'm I'm okay with it. I don't like digging out a lot of snow. I enjoy snow. It's just not a lot. Yeah, I don't want to dig out of it either. Yeah, Brian. For sure, I don't want to dig out of it. Right now, I have to rake leaves. I have a full pile of leaves on the end of the yard. I have to rake it out and put in. And I was like, man, should I do that and be out or do the live stream? I said, you know what? I'm gonna do a live stream today. I said, maybe afterwards I'll go out there. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. We're supposed to have another beautiful day tomorrow. So I'll do it tomorrow. I'll be out there all day. Because I was putting up the basketball court too, and that kind of wore me out a little bit. And then I started shooting baskets. So as soon as I put the basketball court, I started shooting baskets, and I was like, man, I still got a shot. I still got the although 7.5 feet, he's not a regulation 10 feet. It's 7.5 feet, but I was hitting jumpers. I was getting jumpers. I was banking a few of them, kind of hard, like a couple of bricks, but it was fun. Brett Wayne, I had to plow roads on Sunday. Yeah. Oh, you had to plow. Yeah, I know, because I know you got pretty rough earlier. I remember in October y'all got hit like in October, right? The end of October or something, or November. It's crazy. And we're still looking to buy a place. We looked into that part of the state. We looked into Buffalo because her brother-in-law lives in her brother-in-law. Well, she passed on now. Unfortunately, she passed on. Her brother-in-law mother lived in Buffalo, and the dad, and they both passed on now. So, but we've been to Buffalo and Niagara Falls. I love Niagara Falls. I wouldn't want to live in Niagara Falls, New York. I've been to I've seen the community now. It's not the best community, but I like it up there. All right. And speaking of Keegan, I haven't seen Elmer in a while though. I'm wondering what's going on with Elmer. I know Keegan. Well, Keegan, like I said, I saw Keegan on Saturday, and of course he was on Friday on the Central, because he's always on the Central too, on the chat. But Elmer, I have not seen Elmer in a few weeks now. It was October, right? I remember it was very early. It was like in October. I was like, wow, like right. I think it was before Halloween. It was like middle of October or the third week of October, and I got hit with a snowstorm or something. It was crazy. And hello, Leandro PS2 76 73 from Brazil, 76 in your case. But hello and welcome. 1 hour in, 7 people watching, 8 likes. Thank you. And thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna be on for at least another hour or so, depending on the how it goes. And yeah, so I'm telling you, this radio really like I said, medium wave DXing, you know, it did caught that station, because that's kind of like my standard. If it can pick up KXEL from here in Yonkers, that's over what is it? 1,400 kilometers. That's a good medium wave DXing. 1,400 kilometers, which is, I think, something like that. How many miles is that? It's almost 1,000 plus miles. Yeah, 1,000 miles. I was very impressed. With no external loop, no nothing, just pointed and came in. The only thing I had to do is just the bandwidth, but there's no strong stations near 1540 here in New York, in the New York City area. So it was good. Once I set the bandwidth to, I put the bandwidth like to 2, and came in like no problem. The only thing, like I said before in the review, I wish they would drop the shipping costs or keep it at $30. If they raise it to $49.98 plus the shipping, I'm gonna have a little problem with that in terms of I think they should. But AliExpress is selling this radio now, so you could also buy the AliExpress. And they have it there for $44, and I think it's 90. Anyways, it's $44 and change. So $45 on AliExpress for this radio. So if you want no shipping, I believe AliExpress has no shipping. You can get this radio on AliExpress. Birth prices, okay. So AliExpress, yeah, $44, and I know it's gonna be on Amazon soon. It'll be on Amazon soon. AliExpress is already on AliExpress, so I think I'll give it a couple of more weeks or so. It should be on Amazon. I think right now it's maybe, because especially after the introductory price, I think it's gonna be in a couple of more days. The sale price. Oh, okay. Oh, that's where you bought it. Okay, so they have a. Okay, so you bought it. Okay, so you own this one, Leandro. Okay. Hello, Robert Varner. How's it going? And welcome. So yeah, so it's I will wait if you don't want to pay the $15 shipping. However, Jules brought up a good point about that on the official SWL chat. If you buy this on XJ's Data website, you're gonna get the customer service. I know some people complain that they haven't got the updated radio yet. I know a few that already have it. This is the updated one because I still got the sticker on it. You see, I still got the little sticker. I haven't peeled off the. So this is the updated one. The other one is right here. Where's the other one? Oh no, it's in the other room. It's in the other room. Never mind. So this is the updated one, and yeah, you're gonna pay a little more money if you buy through Exchange Data, but at least you have the customer service. So if anything, if because he brought up a good point about if you buy the AliExpress, you might be buying the one with the tuning glitch. That might be the older model that's on AliExpress already. It might not be the updated one. I don't know. I mean, to me, they both work fine. It's just the tuning glitch thing. You just have to manually from 16,999 up to 19,000. You just got to use the tuning. That's all. You can't manually input it. That's the only thing about it. But they both work fine. Everything else works fine. All the other functions work the same on the original one and the updated one. So, but he brought up a point that if you buy the Exchange Data website, you have at least the customer support, customer service. With AliExpress, you might not have that. And I know some people are not crazy about AliExpress. I bought 3 radios from AliExpress. I never had an issue with them. But I know people that had issues with AliExpress. And so if that's the case with you, then I would just buy that, Exchange Data website. And at least you have peace of mind that they have a good customer service. Let me do a scan, see what happens. So it's just 6 and 11. All right. I thought it was like the whole band. Well, you know what I mean? A few bands. Like the other day, it was like I think it was like 6 CB bands were lit up. And it's just 2 bands. It's just 2 channels. Yeah. So definitely. And like I said, it passed the test. It worked well with this. And it didn't overload with this thing. Of course, I did notice that I now want to try this in the evening. The daytime, I have the video. I'm gonna edit it and see if I can upload it. But I may do another scan during the daytime instead of doing it around noon. I think it was too early. There's not too many stations around noontime. There's not too many stations to listen to on shortwave from here. I'm gonna try it again, maybe around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, around this time with this, and see if I can pick up more signals because otherwise it was gonna be a very short video. And I want to see if I could, with this, but it didn't overload. The only thing is, it was some breakthrough on the and like AM local AM stations were breaking through. It was not no FM breakthrough, it was AM, but it didn't overload. It actually worked really well. So I want to try this again. So now I have the FM band scan. I did a medium wave daytime band scan with it. I did a nighttime shortwave band scan without this. Now I want to do one with this. And what's left? Nighttime medium wave band scan, I guess. And then that's it. And then I'm, I have a playlist. I have about 12. 12. I'm going to say about 10 videos that are, because a couple of them are the live stream that I demo the Bluetooth and stuff like that. So I have a playlist of about 12 videos on this radio already. Because when I made the review and I told them, I said, I'm going to be very transparent about it. I'm going to make sure that this radio gets reviewed, it gets probed, it gets tested, run it into the ground if I have to. But it works well with this. I'm going to say it does work well. And this is what I would use the radio for. I would not, when you have a portable radio like this, you know, this type of antenna was meant to be used with it. A long wire antenna like this, or a passive loop. When you start talking about the MLA 30, the MFJ 1886, now that's a little too much for portable. I think that's too much. I think that's when you're gonna run into issues of it's not really, they're not designed for that. They're designed for something like this, a wire. These are more for like tabletop or bigger radios. So, but I eventually I will try with the MLA 30, and I don't do that anyway. Or with any of my portables, I don't use MLA 30 with this. I use that for my tabletop or my SDR. I'll use this outside with a portable, and it passed the test. I'm gonna say it did pass the test. All right. So I think I covered that. So, all right, let me go on here for a minute. I was the other day I passed. Let me go through my my logbook. Oh, you approved it. Okay, so I got a new country. So let me put this over here. So 2 months in, I started 2 months ago. This is just a technician license. I'm still working on that general license. So now I have this guy. So that's 100 grid squares. So I got that guy. FTA door. Only FTA, 10 meters. All right. So now the next step is let me go over here to awards real quick. Not because people say, yeah, get your general ready. No, I'm having fun with the technician license right now. So this is the next one I'm trying to get. Is the United States counties. So I'm at 96. I need 4 more. So there's 100 counties, the counties in the United States. So that's my next one to knock off. So I need 4 more counties to get that. And then, of course, this one. 22. I still got a few states. But this is 2 months. This is 2 months on 10 meters. Okay? 2 months on 10 meters with a G90, 20 watts. Okay? This is not no 100-watt radio. This is just 20 watts. And sometimes I go, I done as low as 5 watts. Okay? So when people say, when I got my technician license, get off the repeaters and go get your general. No, I'm having fun with 10. I'm having fun with 10 meters. Okay? I'm enjoying 10 meters. All right? I'm having fun. So I'm going to, eventually I will get the 50 states. Of course, countries. What is it now? I got Sardinia today. So I got 24 countries. 2 months. This is all 2 months. I started January 15th or the 13th. I forgot when I started using my G90. Right now it's the 21st of, so a little over 2 months. So 24 countries in. Today I got Sardinia. Continents, I got 4 out of 6. I need Africa and I need this guy, Oceania. So I could get this award, the continents. Of course, the grid square I already got 100. The next one is the 250 mark now. So 106 grid squares. Of course, Europe, forget, I'm a long way from that. I got 13 out of 66 European countries. Africa, I got nothing. I got 0. I got no. I came close. I could have got the Canary Island. That would have gave me Africa. North America, of course, 8. Mexico and what is it? Cuba, Dominican Republic. I know it's Dominican Republic. I got a few. Yeah. Belize. I got a few. Costa Rica, Dominican. Yeah. And then South America, I got, I think, 2. Yeah, 2. It was Colombia and Venezuela, I think. Yeah, Venezuela. That's it for South America. Nothing Oceania, that's 0. And that's it. So this is 2 months. Exactly. You got to have fun, man. It's fun. I'm having fun. And I'll start doing voice soon, but I just want to get a couple of more, and then I'll take the general, and then I could do all the other bands, and then I'll really rack it up. This is all 10 meters. Oh, I got 2 new alerts. So let's see. Also, I got another confirmation and another one. Okay, so this is DC. That one. Let me see. Let me go here. Let me go to my page. Let me go to my logbook. Which one's that one? Oh, this. Oh, well, okay. Germany. Oh, it's Germany. Another German. Okay, so he just confirmed. Okay. So see, that Sardinia one was a new country. All right. So there you go. So having fun, man. It's fun. G90 with the MFed. I'm having fun. I haven't even used my Yaesu yet because I want to use this for the 6 meter. For the 6 meter. Another couple of months, weather gets warm. I'm gonna use this one, FT8. It's 6 meter. I can do 6 meter on this one, and so on. And then I'm gonna switch, and I'm gonna start doing voice on the G90. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna have fun. I'm not, I want to take the general. I'm about 70%, but I want to be in the upper 80s. I want to be 85% proficient. Then I'll take the general. Right now I'm getting 75. I want to be 85, and then I go take the test. That's it. But I'm having fun. See, I said this is the computer I use for FT8. I'll show you. This is the one I use. See, I got FL rig right there. That's FL rig right there. Let me go. Oh, I don't want to extend the. I was behind the tripod. Sorry about that. Let me move the tripod. My bad. Let me move this out the way. Sorry. There you go. It's in the way. You see, I got FL rig right there. I got my TQSL up there for the. I know I'm shaking too. I'm sorry. I've got WSJTX is right there. My focus is horrible on this thing. Anyway, this is the computer I use for the FT8. And you can see down there, it's a dongle for the it's the little sound card thingy for the digital stuff, and also the dongle that goes to my G90. Okay, and the what's the little interface card is back there, fall over. Anyway, so that's the one I'm using for the all right. Yeah, like I said, that's the bottom line. You gotta have fun, man. You gotta have fun. People want to knock it. Oh yeah, FTA is killing the hobby. It's not killing the hobby. It got me into the hobby. He's not killing the hobby. It got me into the hobby. But I want to start doing other stuff too. You know, I like the slow scan TV. I like that. I can see myself doing slow scan TV. I can see myself doing all this other stuff too. You know, not only single sideband, but there's a lot of other stuff you could do. I know there's people here that, you know, they were listeners like me, but they want to get into the hobby. They don't want to. And I'm looking into CW. I want to do CW. You know, so that's what hooked me into the hobby, into the, you know, FTA. FTA got me in. FTA got me in. Yeah, Robert, you gotta try it. You know, you get contact. You know, you start. People say, "Oh, you sit there, you don't set it, forget it." You have to monitor. That's so. When they say yes, that's not true. You still gotta monitor, and you know you have to make adjustments and say, "Okay, this guy's not picking me up. Let me go on this frequency," and boom, and I get you know. So if I just put CQ and I put out there, nobody's gonna. Sometimes I have to initialize. You know. And oh, let me show you I'll show you my EQSLs. Look. Go to my page, right? So let's go to my page. These are the ones I posted that are interesting. If you scroll down here, this is my page. I call my QRZ page, right? It's a picture, you know, I got the link to my blog, and this is my EQSL. When people want to send me EQSL, they go here. Of course, a picture of the rig. And you see all these are all EQSLs. So I posted the ones that are interesting. Because I want to show people this is 10 meters. I'm having fun. Look, a shortwave listener. When Jules was posted that on his Facebook group, I like receiving QSL from shortwave listeners. Right there. From Portugal. See, SWL. Here's a shortwave listener. He got my reception. FTA sent me EQSL. Of course, it's Austria, you know, Italy. Hello, Keegan. You know, Canada, Germany. You know, I got a few. Another shortwave listener. Is this one? Yeah, another shortwave listener right here. Right? That's Matt. Keegan, that's Matt right there. MDK2. See, Matt, EQSL. Japan, of course. I got Russia. You know, I got a few. I got more than this, but these are the ones that are nice, colorful ones that I like. I want to post it. I want to show people that this is what, you know. Yeah, Matt. Of course, this is Yukon territory. See, Whitehorse, Yukon territory. Mexico, North Dakota. There's some interesting ones. You know, Costa Rica. Another one from Japan. Very nice QSLs. I posted because they're interesting, you know. Of course, I got this down here, you know, my trackers and all that. But this is my QSL page. I want to show people that you can have fun on 10 meters. You don't need to be a general right now. You just go on 10 meters, you could do this. You could do this with 20 watts or less than 20 watts. 7 watts. This one. Japan. I remember this one. My radio was acting up. I couldn't get my SWR was like, you know, kept messing. So the max I could post that it was posting with 7. I got 7 watts. Made it to Japan on 7 watts. That's the QSL for that. My son is having fun upstairs. 7 watts, okay? So when you take the test and you pass the technician test, don't be in a hurry to take the general. Enjoy. Hey, I'm having fun. And people say, oh, yeah, you know, 10 meters. It hasn't been like this in a long time. Yeah, so you know what? Enjoy it while you can. Enjoy it while you can. Because we might not get another time like this, maybe for this time next year or whatever. I'm enjoying it. you know, Belarus, you know, EQSLs, you know. Okay, just with this rig right here, 20 watts. You know, of course, right there says 17, but it was 20 watts. You see, 20 watts. And that's it. And have fun. You see? Technician. Okay, I'm not a general yet. Technician, I just got in September. I started finally after Christmas because I had to put up the end fed. Remember I put up the end fed? So that's why I put up the end feds when I started. So I had to put up the end fed before, you know, and then of course you can see my old shortwave. But I'm telling you, have fun, enjoy. You know, I go on here sometimes. I'm on them for a couple of hours. Sometimes, today I was on in the morning. You know, I'm learning a lot about. You know what I'm learning too about that. You know, I never really thought about the gray line. A lot of the gray line. In the morning, I make contacts in Europe and all that. 5 o'clock now, it's starting to be the West Coast. All right, West Coast. Later on, as it gets darker, the Pacific. I'm learning that. It's good. It's good to learn. That's why you know, it opens up a whole. Yeah, antenna's working well. That in fact is working very well. But it's opened up a whole new thing. I'm learning so much. I'm technician alone. I'm learning a lot, and there's a lot. I just scratched the surface on what I can do as a technician. I just scratched the surface. This is only like one aspect. You know, FTA. You know, FT4 is like FTA is just faster. Instead of every 15 seconds, is excuse me, every 15, you know, like a minute. Yeah, 15 seconds for each. It's 7 seconds. FT4 is faster, but there's not that many people on FT4. FTA is more popular out of the two. You know, RTTY. I can do RTTY. You know, I can. I want to do slow scan. Like I said, I want to learn CW. There's other stuff I want to do. You know. Yeah, the antenna's working well. Yeah, I like slow scan. I when Joe did that thing the other day, I couldn't even listen to his, but I picked up somebody else. Let me show you the picture. Oh, did I remove it? Oh, I removed it from here. Damn. Sorry, I removed it. But I was using this program. Robot 36. Let me see if you can see it. I wish you could zoom. Robot 36. That's it right there. So I went into Robot 36, and then of course this pops. You know, this is how it looks like. Of course, right now there's nothing going on, but this is what you use. Robot 36. Boom. You could, you know, I put on the freaking thing over here, but I want to be able to send one out. I'm gonna make one, and I want to see if I can send it out. But I don't know. For me, as a technician, I don't know what frequency. I have to check if I can do it. But eventually, when I get my general, I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna try that too. You know, Robert Varner, I like RTTY. Yeah, and I was dabbling with that, but you know, I'm limited to. But when I get my general, I want to do more of that too. RTTY and stuff like that. Well, yeah, you gotta have patience, Robert Varner. I know. Yeah, sometimes I could be here for like sometimes it'll be like 15 minutes go by. Even at 10 meters, when I see a whole bunch of nobody want to acknowledge me, I'll be like, man. So I'll just like, okay, let me go take, let me go upstairs and make a sandwich. I'll turn everything off. I'll come back. Because sometimes you're gonna see the same people over and over. I made multiple contacts with the same people. Oh, okay, bro. See? So okay, I can. Okay. 28,680. Okay. SSTV. Okay. Yeah, so it's I don't want to say it's impressive, Well, I have more time. I have more time because a lot of stuff I do during the day, because I'm of course I'm here at home. My son is at school, you know. Of course, if I had like a full-time job, it would be more difficult. It would be more like a weekend thing more. And of course, on the weekends it's crazy. On the weekends, you could rack up. On the weekends, forget it. There's always something going on the weekends. So, so yeah, I mean, and this is 2 months since I started, since I put up the end fed, and then I got the radio and I got everything set up the way I wanted. And then that's when Mhm. And right now I have I use QRZ to log, but I also have the ARRL one, the log of the world is called. I have that set up here with a TQSL. Because I had to learn all that about how what logging software to use. I have Club Log. I upload to that too. I update when I update. I update too. When I update my log, I first of course QRZ right away. I find most people there, but some people don't use QRZ to log. In fact, a lot of people don't use it. They go to other, and some of them is EQSL. .cc. I have that one too. That's where I get my EQSLs. I'm not doing paper one yet because I don't know. Eventually I would, but no, I don't. I can't see myself sending out mail or no. I like the EQSL. Is so EQSL.cc, Club Log, Log of the World, and QRZ. And I also have QRZ CQ. I upload on that one too. I just started that a few days ago. So I upload on that one. So I'm all over the place. I take my ADI file, upload it. ADI file, upload it here, upload. But I like to keep trying, and it's I'm enjoying it. It's fun, you know. Eventually, I'll slow down a little bit, but right now I'm having too much fun. Yeah. So Robert Varner, wow, very impressive. I never had the patience to do that. Brett Wayne, that's good. Brett Wayne, do what you want, have fun. Exactly. Robert Varner had to try. Yeah, Robert, I would try FT8. At first, it was setting up the rig was a bit of a pain, but once I set it up, that's it. Now, of course, this radio has particular. Okay, my God, this plug over here. Sorry, let me just get this plug. I have all these wires because I was backing up my hard drive the other day, and yeah, but once you have it set up, and now I know my radio. There's certain things that it does sometimes. Sometimes I have to tune over and over because it doesn't want to match with the end fed. Sometimes it'll say, SWR is 3 point. No, 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 no. I have to keep on tuning. Okay, then it tunes it. So it's a little things that happen sometimes. Especially when you turn off the radio, you turn it back on. Sometimes you have to tune it again because it's not matching for some reason. Because maybe the wind is blowing out there, and the end fed is I don't know, or it's whatever. Little things like that. I had to figure it out. Sometimes I have to hit the switch back and forth, tune it again, then I'll get the match. You know, because it's just a matter of matching. Otherwise, you're not gonna get like if I want to do 20 watts, of course you got ALC. That's another thing I learned about ALC. My ALC is like 20. I keep it way below. I know if you go out, if you have ALC, it's a certain level that you can start. It's called splatter or something. I'm learning all these things. I'm learning all this now. I'm learning all this stuff. And it's fun. It's fun. Learning is fun. Don't be afraid to learn. It's always good to learn. I wish now I'm looking back. I wish I would have done this sooner. I'm just wrapping up this wire and putting it over here. I wish I would have done that sooner now. I don't think about where I've been all this time. Hello, James. Jim's Radio Check. How's it going? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. So Robert, yeah, you should try FT8. It's good. It's a great way to make contacts without. I don't. You still have to set up your thing, and like I said, sometimes the antenna matching with the radio doesn't want to play nice for me. Sometimes it could be a little. But these are little quirks that I picked up and then learned on it. And it's fun. I'm having fun. I'm having fun with it. In 10 meters, I'm having fun with it right now. I'm having fun as a technician. And when I get my general, I'm gonna work more bands, and that's. But I wanted to show people that you don't have to. Just get your technician, get your foot in the door first, get your technician license, and then try it out, and then do other stuff. Because that was my thing, and I said it from the beginning. When I get my technician license, I was gonna do FTA first because that's something that I wanted to do. I want to try. I don't want to be, trying to talk to people, because I think that takes more patience to talk and FTA, make my contact. I'm done. Okay, next. And hello, Swordfish Radio, G7FTN, watching from England, and welcome. And thank you for being here. Yeah. So definitely, I would try FT8. Don't be the people try to knock on it. There's a whole bunch of people that are getting to the hobby that they don't want to be doing SS. They don't want to SSB, and they don't care about it. They don't want to, but they want to make contacts, and they want to just nothing wrong with that. So don't knock it. Don't knock it, people. Don't knock it. You should welcome. This is what's keeping the well, I don't want to say it was keeping it alive. It's always gonna. There was always people gonna. What I'm saying is, it brings in new people, new blood. I hope my son one day when he gets older, he wants to do this. He looks at me when I do all this stuff. He's like, "Papa, what are you doing?" I say, I'm doing FTM, and I'm telling him, and I show him the countries, and he's fascinated by geography, and he's like, "Wow, that person." I said, "Yeah, I just made a contact with somebody in Japan," and I got his ears perked up, like, "Oh wow," that's what's gonna get them in, and then everything else. So it's not just people think, oh, when you get your technician, it's all about repeaters. No, it's not about repeaters. I've been doing FTA a lot more than repeater. And having a lot more fun. There you go. See? Swordfish Radio. Working on some FTA now. 20 watts, just worked China. 5,093 miles from. That's pretty cool. I tried to get a Chinese guy the other day and I couldn't. I was heard over there from Yonkers, New York to China, because I was getting Japan, New Zealand. Somebody from I forgot what are the Solomon Islands in the Pacific? It was Australia. I know Australia all the time. I get a few Australians that, but I haven't made a contact yet. But I and like I said, I've been doing it for 2 months. 2 months. But China, it was this one guy. He kept coming on, and I was trying. That would have been my longest contact in China. He's always on 10 meters. And, of course, 20 watts with the G90. That's pretty cool. There you go, China. Yeah, it's a Chinese contact. Because I saw it was BG, I forgot what it was. And I was like, that's China. That's China, right? So I looked him up. I said, yeah, the Chinese guy. And then I saw his, no, he didn't have a log. He didn't have a public, it wasn't public, his log thing. Swordfish radio. He responded to my CQ as well. Running an end-fed antenna. Same here, end-fed antenna. 20 meters is open here in Europe. Cool. Nice. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Brett Wayne, I like yeah, slow, yeah, I'm gonna do slow scan. Eventually I want to do slow scan. And Keegan is here, of course. Yeah, that's Matt. And then I saw Matt the other day I was doing FT4 and I saw Matt, but he was contact. He was working with somebody else, and then I sent him. Boom. So I saw Matt on FT4 on 10 meters. It was a week ago. I knew that was Matt. I recognized his call sign. So I'm like, but then he didn't. I guess he didn't heard me, or he already got all. He already probably went to another band. And I was like, damn, I was trying to get him on FT4 also. So I could have got a second one with FT4. But I saw Matt the other day on FT4. King in the Extra, my dad does SSB, CW, and 6 meters, mostly CW. And Robert Varner says, I like RTTY and PSK. And Brett, yeah, I'm going to look into that. 28,680. Okay. I'm going to make a note. Anyway, I'm going to watch the replay. And I'm going to keep the note on that because I want to do a slow scan. I want to try that too. King in the Extra, my dad sends and receives paper QSLs sometimes. And Jim's Radio Check is in the house. So the same Chinese guy, the same I saw that too. I looked into that JT65. Yeah, so Swordfish Radio JT65 is an interesting mode. Super slow. Yeah, I know it's very long. Is it like a minute? I forgot. It's like a minute. I could check. Let me check. I have to open up because I can't open up without turning on the rig. Let me check. Yeah, I know. Because I tried it a few days ago. Let me see. FL rig. First, I gotta launch FL rig, and then let me open up. I have this wire here in the way because I had to put the MFJ here. I had no choice. Otherwise, it would have been back then. I wouldn't be able to reach it. Let me see. All right. JT65. Yeah, it's a minute. Okay, yeah, I see the timer here. It's 2876. Let me do this first. Oh, my bad. Switch. Okay, let me do that again. I had the antenna switch on the other one. Let me do it again. Let me put the volume up. JT65. Put the volume up. Oh, my bad. Oh my god. It's long. It is long. It's a minute. I tried it the other day. And right now nobody's on. Well, over here somebody's on. I'm gonna let it. You're gonna hear it. And the 30 seconds away, you're gonna hear it. And put the volume up a little bit. Let me see. I forgot how it. Yeah. Here we go. It's long. That's JT65. There you go. Actually, it's like 50 seconds. When you transmit, it's like 50 seconds. That's long. Let me lower it. Of course, let me stop that and let me stop that. Now FT4 is the opposite. It's every 7 seconds. Right? Of course, let me just. All right. Let me see. Brett Wayne, you can only go to 28. Yeah. Exactly. 28.5. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, as a tech. Yeah, 28.5. Swordfish Radio. Propagation has now moved to my west gray line. Now I have an opening to Argentina. Yeah. LU5AB 6,934 miles on the other direction. Yeah. Next contact is KC2BMC 3,340 miles East Coast. Yeah, Theo, I know. 11 meters. Yeah. CB booming into the UK. Theo. So this is FT4. See, it's just every 7 seconds. It's a lot quicker. Let me adjust it because right now I'm all the way. I'm all the way. Let me go. Let me be right here. It's a lot of people. It's like a constant right here. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Brett. Yeah, I need to look into that. Let me try this guy. I'm gonna look them up over here. All right, Spain. Hey, a couple of more times, and then I say, okay, next, moving on. All right. All right, let me go now. Okay. Let me go to FT8 now. So that was FT4. Let me lower this down. Let me tune. All right. Let me clear this guy. Let me be over. I'm gonna be right here. Try that. All right. It's 551, so I can still CT1. That's probably Portugal. Right, Portugal? I think Portugal. I'll leave it low. But this 28074 is FT8. So you hear him? That's me. You hear that? That's me, Brock, transmitting now. Oh, you can hear me and said, yeah, you can hear that. 10 meters, yep, 10 meters. Oh, okay, swordfish. I'm gonna look for your call sign. Let me see, what's your call sign? Okay, G7. 10 meters. So 20 watts. I'll type it right now. 82 ZZE. Let me get some water. Kilo Delta 2 Zulu Zulu Echo. Oh my God, I got a mess right here. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Yonkers, New York. So I'm on the East Coast. But it's dropping fast. I know where you guys probably dropping. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's right. Yes, 10 p.m. Oh, wow. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's dropping away. Yeah, that's right. That makes sense. So you're probably not gonna. You're not gonna hear me. Cause right now it's gonna be 6 o'clock. I'm already west. I'm being heard more in the west, probably west of me, in country. Yeah. Yeah. Well, try again tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on earlier tomorrow. I'm usually out in the morning, and then so in the morning is when I could here in the morning, even noon, 1 o'clock. I, that's what I get is Europe. Oh, let me do that. Hold up. All right, there you go. All right. So it's gonna be 2 hours in, 1 hour and 57 minutes right now. 12 people watching, 12 likes. Thank you for that. Oh, you got the Japanese guy right here. Oh, I got the wrong mouse. What the hell? Let me see. Let me try to make contact with this. Well, I can't 20 right now. I'm not licensed for that yet. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm a tech right now. I just started. When I get my general, yeah, I know. I'm working on that. Anyway, let me lower this down. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. As an Australian. VK. Oh, I got the Japanese guy, but an Australian guy. Man, come on, bro. Australian guy. I see VK. VK. I don't have an Australian contact yet. Well, right now, 10 and above. Yeah, I'm the entry level right there. I'll get it soon though. I'll get the general soon. I passed it already, that practice. But I just want to practice a little more. Yeah. All right, moving on to the next. Man, Australian guy. All right. Let me lower that down. Let me just I'll leave it like that for a few. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm 28074. Of course, 20 watts. If I do the PSK thing, let me see. Well, I'm being heard right now. Oh, I keep switching mouses. The wrong mouse. PSK. First thing to do is I'm gonna close this thing. Close this one. Close this one. PSK. And let's see. Let me zoom out. Yeah. All right. Right now, since I got the PSK right now, this is what it's showing. So a couple of people heard me in around Spain as of 7 minutes ago, but it's starting to go here. So I'm not being heard here yet, which I will be soon. But right now it's mostly. I just got heard here. I just got heard in Ecuador, and Bobby's around here somewhere, Louisiana. But if I zoom out. So actually, yeah. Actually, the west to the west of so it's probably skipping over you, Bobby. I think it's skipping. Yeah, look. Yes, Texas. Yeah, so it's skipping right over you. Interesting. Wow. So it's skipping right over you, Bobby. Bobby's in Louisiana. I'm trying to remember the guy. I think he's yeah. Yeah, I see another Japanese. Let me try to contact this Japanese guy. I know she's another Japanese guy. Right here. Let me see this guy. Swordfish Radio. I can't hear Maryland, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland. Okay. So skipping over me then. Because that's already west. Pittsburgh is west of me. Cleveland is west of me. Maryland is kind of south. Oh, I got the Japanese contact. Yep. There you go. Japan. There you go, Japan. So let me log this guy. Let's JA. JNICW. So I just made contact with. All right. Japan. Okay, so let me log him in. So let me log him in. -10. -10. And -14. Let me save that. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Swordfish. I mess with Grid Tracker, but I gotta look into that other one they talking about log for OM whatever. Yeah, I gotta look into that. Yeah, I know. I want to automate it. Yeah. Okay, I'm looking into all that now. So anyway, let me save this one. So Japanese contact right there. Bam. And he wasn't CQing. I saw Japanese. I said, click. Let me click on him, and 3 times, and he acknowledged, and then boom. Oh yeah, I gotta look into that. All right, so let me Okay, so there you go, Japanese guy. Thank you for that. And next, moving on. So Swordfish Radio. Yeah, because I looked into that one. The log for old. What I said, log for old men, right? Something like that. It's a funny name, right? Log for old men. Grid Tracker. I had it here, but then I wiped everything out over here. I need to put it over here. I need to mess with Grid Tracker over here. And as these will auto log up to LOTW and QRZ. Yeah, I need to do that too. Right now I update here. I update here. When I'm done for today, I'll update to Log of the World, but I do it through the TQSL thing. I also upload to Club Log. I have an account there. I don't know why I'm using that, but and then I also log into QRZCQ. I also upload there too. Just because but I need to look into so I go one, 2, 3, 4, 4 minutes. I upload now. Yeah. Another Japanese guy. Let me get him. Work another Japanese guy. This guy, J9. Okay, let me see. All right, I'm gonna try to get that another Japanese guy. JA9FFS. So, but there's a little water on EQSO.cc. Is like I got to work a few more Japanese guys to get a Japan award. I think you need like 10 of them or 8 of them. I forgot what it was. I'm just having fun with this. It's fun. So Swordfish Radio Grid Tracker is so easy. You just got to fill in your details, and the software does the rest. Yeah, I know. I looked into that. I saw it. I'll take a look at it again. Oh, he just acknowledged. There you go. Another Japanese. There you go. All right. Right there. 10,000 miles. kilometers, excuse me. 10,942 kilometers. 10,000 kilometers. There you go. Sorry about that. So 10K. So let me put him in the system. So let me add him. Let me add him. There you go. All right. So that's this guy now. Another Japanese guy just contacted. All right. So I'm going to log this one. There you go. Minus, sorry, I hate the microphone here. There's 04, 908. Save record. Thank you for that. Thank you for the contact. And there you go. Yeah, it's good today, Keegan. I got 2 already. Bam, bam. I still got a couple of hours. I can go up to 8 o'clock. Literally up to 8 o'clock. I got at least 2 more hours. Today's a good day. So there you go. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Japan. All right. I want China, man. I want China. I want the Chinese guy to come on. Or New Zealand guy. Or let me check the PSK right now. Main, let me see. Oh, Keegan DX. I'm looking at 50 megahertz on DX maps now. Several paths. Maine and Washington, D.C. to Chile. Okay, let this thing update. Let's see. So let's see it updated now. Look at the PSK now. So, of course, I already made 2 contacts in Japan. So there you go. I made 2 contacts in Japan now. So I got heard in Chile. I got heard in Argentina. All right, Swordfish Radio. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you for stopping by. 73, my friend. And I'll catch you on the air. Take care. Yeah, so I'm being heard here. I love this PSK. I love this stuff. And who got me? Jules is the one that got me into all this stuff. That's why I'm telling you, his channel really influenced a lot of people, including me. It influenced me. I got into this because of official SWL channel. When I first heard FTA, I was like, what is that sound on the shortwave radio? And then he said, that's FTA. And then I started looking into it, and then boom, I got my license. Now I'm doing FTA. So when people tell you that just influenced a lot of people, he got me back into the hobby, and he got me into amateur radio. Okay? Official SWL channel. He got me into amateur radio. So I'm sorry. Let me put this like. Sorry. Let me just keep it right here for a little bit, right there. My tower's in the way. Anyway, right there, you can see it right there. Let me just put it. I'll leave it there for a few minutes. Yep. King in the X, sir. My FMDX reports got my dad into 6 meters. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try that, and I'm gonna try that soon. 6 meters, but I'm gonna, of course, with that one, I have to do it with the Yesu. I can do 6 meters on that one. So I'm gonna set that up. But eventually, I'm gonna get my when I get my general, I'm gonna get my other transceiver. It'll be whether it's an Icon 7300 or we'll see. King in the Air, sir, I got into HD radio after watching Jill's review of the Sanjian HDR14. Cool. See, like Bobby, you still here? See, like Bobby loves receiving all that. Yeah, Bobby. You should try to get your license. At least get your technician license. I think you pass. I'm sure you could pass it, and you'll do well. You're good with tech and all that too. I can see Bobby doing this too. He like doing all that slow scan, receiving all that stuff. You should really think about it. Let me check on my stuff. Sanjay, you okay? Oh, yeah, I need to know. I'm checking on my son. Let me see. Right. Sorry about that. Let me see. Yeah. So yeah, Bobby, you should because I know you do the slow scan a lot, the receptions and all that. And, you should get your technician license. You should it's not that it's not that hard to pass. You study for a few weeks, a couple of weeks. The ham radio prep app, you'll pass it because you tech savvy, and Bobby. I know Bobby will pass it because he's tech savvy, and he knows how he can set up FTA. The other no problem. So you should really think about it, Bobby. Oh, sorry. Runaway TX Watchdog. That when you leave FTA too long, you get that Runaway TX Watchdog. You have to just click away and then go back. Enable TX. Okay. All right. There you go. Yeah. And Keegan said, I will get my ham license sometime. Yeah, Keegan. So I just got heard in New Zealand. So somebody heard me in New Zealand 3 minutes ago. There you go. See? New Zealand right there. Now I got heard in Alaska. There you go. Brett Wayne, I am saving up to get a Kenwood 890. Nice. And Keegan Dixon, my dad has an Icon 706 and the IC 7300. Yeah, those are both nice radios. And I'm telling you, when I get the General, I'm gonna get the 7300. I want to get the Yaesu, but I really want that 7300. You know what? Let me try to get a couple of states. Let me go back over. Let me just click on. Let me see which. Let me try this one. Yeah. Yeah, 7300 is nice. That's the one I'm really eyeing on. Let me try this guy. Yeah, so see, you see now is I'm starting to get because of the gray line. Let me show you. That's why I'm learning. I'm learning all this stuff. You see now that of course right now we're not being heard no more. That's it. Is gray line is over here now. So now I'm being heard over here more. West, right? You see? So now I'm gonna get as a matter next few minutes I'm gonna get Australia and then of course now since we did the daylight savings, hopefully I may even be heard over here. It would be nice. And I haven't, so far I haven't got anybody from here. Even Russia, Asiatic Russia. This is Asiatic Russia. I got heard here too, but not China, not Korea. Uh, you know, there was of course Hawaii. I got heard on Hawaii, but there was another island I got heard that was over here. Oh, it was no. I said Solomon. It was Caledonia. What is it? New Caledonia. If you zoom in, where's Caledonia? It's another island that's near. That's why I got heard at too. It was that one, Caledonia, whatever, New Caledonia. I think it's somewhere here. I think somewhere in between here. But that's what I'm saying. You don't have to. You don't have to. Oh, let me see. Excuse me. You just with a tech license, you can do this, and then you know what? Have fun with it, and take your time and get the general, and then you can just work more bands. That's all. That's what I'm doing. I'm having fun with this. You know. This is what got me into this. Now you can see it's very popular. Look right here. There are 1,661 active FT8 monitors. Most of them are where? On 10 meters. He's the most active. He's very active on 10 meters. And then, of course, you see some fell 152 at 20 meters. So it's very, very popular on 10 meters. Okay? You see? And already 115. There's days that I went almost 1,000. I was on for a few hours. I had about 800 something, almost 900 reception reports in like what it was, like a 12-hour span. And then this is the logbook that it shows you. So if you sort it out by distance, that's the closest. This is the farthest. So it was the New Zealand so far. So you can look at this too, you see? It told you all the look at it like this. You can even download it. You can where you've been heard. And and in my case, shortwave QSL. I let me hold on for a minute. Sorry, I respond to shortwave listening QSLs. Not only amateur radio station, but also I like the shortwave listener QSLs because I know some people they frown upon that. They don't want to. I reply to them. They go to eqsl.cc and I respond to every single QSL. Since I opened that account, I already how many now? What's total? Let me go back. Let me go back. Right here. This number right there. 359. Go to my page. All right. Yeah. See, these are the two that I just got. EQSL, I respond. I sent out a what? Probably got them over 100 in 2 months. Over 100 EQSL in 2 months. So he's not boring. When people say, "Oh, it's dead," no, it's not. Right now, it's a good time to. I know people say, "Oh, a long time ago, yeah," but right now it's good. 10 meters. I have fun because we never know. In a couple of years, gonna be like, "Oh man, 10 meters is dead." I don't think it's ever gonna be dead. But so I'm trying to contact another Japanese guy, another one. Let me see if you can. Let me go back over here for a minute. And I'll put it back there in a few minutes. You want to see my ugly mug? But I tell people, just I wish I could have done this sooner. That's the only regret that I have now. But it's okay, And I know a lot of people during the pandemic, that's what happened. There was a rise of amateur licenses. I know during the pandemic when people had to stay home. Because I was one of them. I was gonna get it around that time too. Actually, I was gonna do it before that, but then better late than never. That's what I wrote on my page. Let me give one more call. One more, and then I'll move on to the next one. One more call. All right, let me try this one. Sanjay, you okay? All right. Yeah. So and this doesn't have to be expensive. Yeah, in fact, when I bought that infant, I paid like $60 on eBay. Of course, my wife bought me the Zygu. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars to get started. This transceiver is around $400. Okay, it's having trouble focusing, but anyway, I'm going on it. It's around $400. She got it was on sale. It's $400. Of course, the power supply. I think it's a good power supply. It's solid, very good. $60, $70 power supply. And of course, the interface unit is back there. I don't want to reach for it back there. It's another $60. And then, of course, I bought the fan with the legs. That's another $60. But it's still well under $1,000. 20 watts max. But hey, it'll get you started, you know. So I just made a yeah, exactly. Exactly, Brett Wayne. A lot of fun for $400. You know, you don't have to break the bank. Let me log in this contact. You made another contact. Hopefully, it's another state. Let me see. W1Z OT. Texas. All right. A lot of hams from Texas, man. Okay, hopeful. Well, I need another county, so give me another county. Let me send them so you can confirm. I didn't check to see if he, but anyway. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to break the bank. You know? You know, that's the point. You don't have to break the bank. You know, you don't have to, you don't need FTA. You don't need a 100-watt radio, 100-watt rig to do FTA. You know, 20 watts is good enough. I've done 5 watts just to see how far, where I could be heard. And, I made that contact in Japan with 7 watts. 7 watts. And the main thing is I'm learning a lot. There's a lot of stuff I'm learning. Sanjay, you okay? Yeah, go play. Go. All right, so I think let me just end this thing for now. Let me just end this thing right now. Stop it right here. I'm gonna send that one more, and then I'll close the program here. All right, let me close this. Let me close this for now. Close that. You gotta close it in that order too. Close WSJT. Close FL rig. Then you shut the radio. Don't shut the radio and leave that open because it's gonna. Oh my god! I learned that the hard way. No. Now I can shut down the radio. The G90. Yeah, there you go. And of course, turn off the power supply here for a bit. Let it. And there you go. See, had a little fun. There you go. Let me put the mouse back over here for a little while. I'll leave that on there. I have to upload that later on. I'll do that later. So let me go back here. You see? Yeah, I'm telling you. Keegan is there. I was looking into that antenna, the one that Tyler said not to buy. I was gonna use that. I put it on the roof and see if I can use that for FMDXC. But I think that antenna has an FM block. I'm not sure. It's upstairs. I have it upstairs. I was just gonna put it up there until I hook up this one, or I buy I was gonna test it because it has the rotor. It has a cheap rotor built in. So I was gonna try it. Because I'm gonna do it in probably this week. I'm gonna move that receiver over here. I need to reorganize up here. Put the HD receiver up here. Find a spot for it. Because I showed you last week, right? I showed you that I already put the switch. I put that thing here for this is for the FM. But I'm gonna it's the weather's nice now, so I'm gonna hook up that FM loop in the roof soon. I was tempted to go up there today, but I was hooking up. I was building a basketball court. Actually, I was fixing. I built it yesterday. I was building this for my son. He has in the backyard. So after this, I was tempted. I was like, man, I should. So if tomorrow the weather's nice, I may go to the roof tomorrow and see if I can mount that. I'm gonna take down the MFJ loop because I got this one now hooked up. This MFJ loop is the one that's out there, not the one on the roof. So that one I'm gonna take down. I don't need that one now. I'm gonna take that one down, and that pole temporarily I could put that FM loop up there and just run. I have 75 ohm, coax. I'm gonna run it, but I want to be able to run it through the window. All right, Robert Varner, take care. 73 and very informative show. Keep having fun with FTA. Yeah, you should look into it. And thank you for stopping by, Robert, and have a good evening. So let me see if the weather stays nice tomorrow. I may go up to the roof and take down that MFJ because now that I have this one in the shack, that's the one that's over there. I just need to get the pigtails for the. I need to get the pigtails. So I'll wait for next YouTube or Amazon, whatever payment. I'll get the pigtails for that. Now I get to. So that one that's on the roof now is not connected to anything. I mean, it's been disconnected. It's just that I'm gonna use that mast. So I may switch the disc on there and put the FM antenna in the front or something. Or I may have I'm gonna do something because I want to move that MFJ. I mean MFJ. The disc on from the front. I want to move it to the chimney. So basically, all my HF antennas from up on the roof are gonna be gone. That's the only HF antenna I have left. Is the MFJ, the original MFJ 1886 loop. This one is the one that's coming from the garage. The second one. So I already have it set up here. So in the boiler room right now, I have no antennas going in there. I rerouted that one and put it here. When you saw that video on the Hammerlin in the boiler room, that was hooked up to this in the boiler room. But now I took that out. I'm not gonna be doing boiler room. Eventually, I'm just gonna run some kind of wire in the boiler room with one of these balance and just use that. But I want to get all my so now I have an MLA 30 stock. I have an MFJ 1886 loop. I have the end fed. I have the disc on. So I have all my antennas now that I want in here. And the only one left that I need is a CB whip, the 102-inch CB whip. But I gotta find a spot for that. Then I'm gonna reroute that one in here, and that one is gonna be hooked up to. That one's gonna be dedicated to the CB radio. I want to have that CB whip antenna dedicated to this one, and that's it. Because right now it's hooked up to the disc but I think it'll be better with the 102-inch whip because I could use that disc the wire that's using up this one. I could use that for this one when I want to do 6 meters or even 2 meters. I could use the discone to transmit. I could use that. I don't need the MFET. I could use the discone to transmit with this on 6 meters, and I want to try that. I tried it. I tried it even with 10 meters. You could do it with 10 meters. I tried it. It was okay. It was good. It was okay, but the MFET is better. You know, because that discone is like the Tram 1411. You can transmit several. You know, I know 10 meter, 11 meter. Of course, anything above that you can. And it was with the G90. I did it. The MFET is just better, and that can handle up to, what is it, 200 watts? The discone, I think it's 200 watts on. Yeah, I think it's 200 watts. It can handle. So yeah. So anyway, I think I'm gonna sign off now. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes. I want to go outside for a little while. I want to go out, and my son is here, and it's still daylight out there. I want to enjoy the backyard for a little while before the at least for another hour or so. So thank you for watching. I'll be back on Thursday. I have fun today. Today was very fun. And thank you, everybody. Thank you for Keegan. Thank you, Bobby. Walt, Coastal Waves and Wires was here. Wow. I was at his live stream earlier. Brett Wayne. Swordfish from United Kingdom, England. Yeah, Theo. Jim's Radio Check. Yeah, man. Have fun. Brian Jackson, Robert. Leandro from Brazil. Glenn Dansler. I'm going down the list here. I'm going up here. James Farley. Daniel Mark LeBlanc. 21 South Carolina. Glenn Dansler. There you go. That's everybody right there. So thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I'll see you on the next one. Be good to each other. I'll see you Thursday. Take care. Bye-bye.